You guys know how I feel about how everything in business and life really is easier when you get the right support. But often it's kind of hard to know what the right support is. You're not really sure exactly what you need, or you know what you want to do, but you feel like there's so many limits and so many barriers. A lot of times, I mean, to be honest, it comes down to money. And other times it's like, well, what about my time investment? You're not really sure, like, am I going to show up? You're not sure if you're going to get the result. Like, you're really trying to weigh the ins and outs of, is this going to be worth it? Am I going to get like a return on my investment? And so I wanted to share something with you that is from my like personal history, because what kind of coach would I be if I didn't also have a coach? So I really think that good coaches have good coaches, right? And it would be crazy for me to ask people to pay me to help them do something if I didn't think that it was valuable enough for me to actually pay for myself. So that's kind of something to keep in mind for all of you that are in some kind of like coaching format or something like that. Like, you can't expect people to pay you to do something that you're not willing to pay somebody else to do. And it really just, whenever I was switching over into coaching, I got to a point where I thought, like, this feels scary. Like, I don't know if I can do this again. I really needed some support. So it wasn't that I didn't like know how to do what I was doing. And I really do think that there's so many things about starting a business that, like, when you shift and pivot, if you start another business, they're all very similar. But there is one thing that you cannot get from a course, you cannot get from Googling, and that is borrowing somebody else's belief. So I want to tell you a little bit about what that actually means and why it's so important. Borrowing belief will be the biggest accelerator in everything that you do. Because if you are listening to this and you have had some point in your business where you realize, like, wow, when I feel good, when I feel confident, I notice that I'm more consistently showing up. I notice that people just seem to be attracted to my like energy, like people are just coming in, I'm making connections, things feel like they're easy and they flow. And then also the polar opposite of that, like when I'm feeling doubtful, when I'm not sure if I can do this, then I don't think that people want to talk to me. I'm not closing any sales calls. I'm shying away from doing the things that I know are actually going to get me results. So this idea of borrowing belief is when you can take all of your self-doubt and you're being unsure and all of that like monkey brain stuff where you can't focus and figure out what to do, and you just put that on somebody else. You just take all of that and you put it in somebody else's hands and you trust them. So in the handing off and the trusting of someone else, then you get to breathe, you get to sit back a little bit, and magically things start to happen. Just the energetic shift between you believing that someone else is going to help you, partner with you, help you take some of this load is so freaking freeing. And if you're in a place in your business where maybe you've only had a couple of clients and you can't consistently get those clients booked, or maybe you're just making such a big transition going from corporate into, this new career or something like that, and you just have so much fear and unsureness, then having a coach is the best thing that you can do. And you may say, well, why are you're just sitting here pitching yourself. Yes and no. I'm pitching coaching and I'm pitching getting the right support for you. That may not be me. It may not be the coach for you. But I'm here to support you and help you grow your business in whatever capacity that might be. And so if you're really wondering if it's the right time to invest, what kind of support you should get for yourself, book a free call. Like, I have free calls every week. I'd love to talk to you, and lots of other coaches do too, so that you can figure out what is that right support. But the one thing that a coach can do for you that you can't get anywhere else is being able to have somebody where you can borrow their belief, where they're telling you, like, I believe in you. Yes, you're doing the right thing. Because, think about how often we just need permission and confirmation. So we need that permission, that confirmation, that validation that we're just on the right track, right? We need that constant person that's like cheering us on And it really helps and it feels more impactful when it's not somebody that just loves you, right? When it's not your mom or your husband or something like that. So if you're feeling like something needs to change and you're just really ready to get more results right now, I would like to extend an invitation to you to get on a free call with somebody. You can book a free call with me. I'll put the link below this video, or get a free call with someone else. And then there are other coaches that are inside of this group. Like, find somebody who is really right for you.